Have you ever felt the sudden ease after a long struggle, a breath of fresh air after a period of stifling confinement? Picture this in the celestial realm where the moon, our ally in the night sky, transitions from the deep, intense clutches of Scorpio into the expansive, optimistic embrace of Sagittarius. This is not merely a shift in the moon's position, it is a profound change in the emotional and spiritual energy permeating our existence. Just as the moon waxes and wanes, so too does the human spirit navigate through periods of contraction and expansion. Under Scorpio's reign, we have delved into the depths of our beings, wrestling with our shadows, unearthing truths hidden in the dark corners of our souls. It's been a time of introspection, of transformation, of struggle. But as we know, after every night comes the dawn, and this dawn is painted in the vibrant hues of Sagittarius. This shift is like a cosmic sigh of relief. It's an invitation to breathe out, to release the burdens that have weighed heavily on our hearts. It's a call to open ourselves up to the world, to expand our horizons, to embrace new possibilities. Where Scorpio is about delving deep, Sagittarius is about soaring high, about casting our gaze towards the boundless sky, and daring to dream bigger, to hope more, to aspire beyond our perceived limitations. But remember, this is not just about what's happening out there in the cosmos. It's about what's happening right here, in our hearts, in our souls. It's about our personal journey from darkness to light, from the confines of our inner struggles to the expansive freedom of our highest potentials. It's about consciously aligning with the energy of Sagittarius, actively engaging with freedom, truth, and purpose. So as we stand at the threshold of this cosmic shift, let's embrace the Sagittarian spirit. Let's unburden our hearts, broaden our perspectives, and step into this new phase with optimism and enthusiasm. As the moon enters Sagittarius, we are invited to a grand cosmic dance of freedom and expansion. Ever considered the power of a simple declaration? How about the potent statement, "I choose freedom"? There's an awe-inspiring strength in this mantra, a resonating echo that reverberates through our very soul, setting the rhythm of our intentions and actions. The choice of freedom isn't just a whimsical desire or a fleeting whim. It's a conscious, deliberate alignment with the expansive and liberating energy of Sagittarius. It's important to understand that "I choose freedom" isn't just about breaking physical chains. Freedom, in its truest form, is an internal state, a mindset. It's about freeing ourselves from the shackles of fear, self-doubt, and limiting beliefs that often hold us back. Choosing freedom means stepping out of the shadows of conformity and stepping into the light of our unique individuality. It's about embracing our quirks, our passions, our dreams, and our truths. It's about allowing ourselves to be guided by our inner compass, rather than societal expectations or external pressures. Choosing freedom also means embracing change, welcoming new experiences, and opening ourselves up to growth. It's about releasing what no longer serves us and making space for what truly aligns with our soul's purpose. And most importantly, choosing freedom means honoring our divine right to be who we truly are. It's about celebrating our existence, our journey, and our unique contribution to the world. It's about recognizing that we are not just mere spectators in the grand theater of life, but active participants shaping our own narratives. Remember, every time we declare "I choose freedom," we're not just uttering words, we're setting a powerful intention. We're aligning ourselves with the universe, with our higher selves, and with the expansive energy of Sagittarius. We're choosing to step into our power, to embrace our truth, and to live our lives with authenticity, courage, and freedom. With the mantra, "I choose freedom," we step into the Sagittarian energy, opening ourselves up to boundless possibilities. What if the only thing standing between you and your freedom is a cage of your own making? A question that has the power to stir the depths of our being. It takes us on a journey inward into the heart of our self-imposed limitations. These are the inner cages we've crafted, often without realizing it. They are the walls that confine us, the chains that bind us, the beliefs that limit us. Imagine for a moment that these cages are not made of iron or steel, but of thoughts, fears, and illusions. They are born out of past experiences, societal norms, or self-imposed expectations. They might be in the form of a relationship that no longer serves us, a career that stifles our growth, or a belief system that keeps us small. But here's the good news. As the moon transitions into Sagittarius, we are graced with an energy that encourages us to confront these limitations. It nudges us to question, to challenge, to dismantle these cages that confine our spirit. This Sagittarian energy is not just about breaking free, it's about realizing that we were never truly confined. It's about understanding that we ourselves are the architects of our own cages and, in turn, of our own freedom. So let's not shy away from this confrontation. Let's look at our inner cages, not with dread, but with anticipation. Let's approach them, not with a sledgehammer, but with a key that we've always had within us. It's the key of self-awareness, of introspection, of courage to change what no longer serves us. This is not a process to be rushed, but to be savored. It's a journey of liberation, of breaking free from the old to make way for the new. It's a journey of growth, of stepping into our truth, our power, our freedom. So let's start dismantling, let's start questioning, let's start breaking free. For once we start, there's no going back, and why would we want to? For beyond these cages lies a space of boundless freedom, a space that Sagittarius invites us to explore. The time has come to dismantle our inner cages and embrace the freedom that Sagittarius brings. How confidently can you release an arrow into the unknown, trusting it will hit its mark? This is a question we must all ask ourselves as we step into the expansive energy of Sagittarius. The archer, the symbol of this zodiac sign, serves as a potent metaphor for our journey, embodying the essence of faith, surrender, and trust. Imagine standing as an archer. The bow is taut in your hands, the arrow aimed at a target unseen, hidden by the veil of the future. The Sagittarian energy invites us to embody this archer's stance, to assume the posture of readiness and anticipation, yet with a deep underlying trust. A trust that even when we cannot see the mark, it is there waiting for our arrow. It's not about control, but about surrender. As we draw the string and set our aim, we exercise our will, our intention. But the moment the arrow is released, control ends. The flight of the arrow is no longer in our hands. It's a dance between intention and surrender, between steering and letting go. This is the archer's trust. The trust that the arrow, once released, will follow its own path. It will be carried by the wind, guided by unseen forces, and ultimately it will find its mark. It's a profound lesson in letting go of our need for control, of our desire to dictate every step of our journey. The Sagittarian energy calls us to embody this trust, to release our arrows, our intentions, our dreams, our desires into the universe, and then let go. To trust that what is meant for us will come, what is not will pass. The archer's trust teaches us that we are not alone in our journey. The universe in its infinite wisdom is our ally, our guide. So as the moon moves into Sagittarius, let us stand as the archer stands, poised, focused, and trusting. Let us release our arrows, let go of our need for control, and trust in the unseen forces that guide us. Like an archer releasing his arrow, we too must learn to trust in the flow of life and let go. What if the prison you perceive is merely an illusion? What if the door to your freedom has always been open? Consider this. Every fear, every doubt, every limiting belief that's been holding you back, it's all been self-imposed. Like an illusionist's trick, we've been convinced of our own confinement, scared of shadows on the wall. But the truth is, we hold the keys to our own liberation. This shift into Sagittarius, it's not just about celestial bodies moving in the sky. It's a spiritual invitation, a cosmic call to arms. The energy of Sagittarius urges us to question, to explore, to seek truth, not in the external world, but within ourselves. What are your core values? What fuels your inner fire? What is your personal philosophy? These are the guiding stars, the constellations of your inner universe. Align with them. Let them guide your journey, your quest for freedom. Yet freedom is not a destination. It's not a place you arrive at after a long journey. It's a state of being, a way of living. It's about embracing the present moment, about living fully and authentically, without the weight of past regrets or future anxieties. Freedom is about breaking the chains of expectation, about daring to dream, to hope, to strive for something more. It's about recognizing your potential, your power, your purpose. It's about shedding the layers of fear and doubt, about standing in your truth, unapologetically. Freedom, true freedom, is about embracing the unknown, about surrendering control and trusting in the flow of life. It's about releasing the arrow of your intention into the universe and having faith that it will hit its mark. It's about dancing with life, with all its twists and turns, its highs and lows, its joys and challenges. In the cosmic dance with Sagittarius, we find that the door to our freedom has always been open. The question is, are you ready to step through?